Hello guys, it's me again, Midlife Wanderings. I am on my way to the police station. Um, Look what I have here. These are expired medications. So we moved mom and dad to their new place. It's really nice. It's in Kansas City, which is closer to my husband's sister and our oldest son. It's got 2 bedroom, 2 bath, and meals already taken care of. All they have to do is go down to the dining hall and they can order whatever they want on the menu. So they should be okay. Mom doesn't have to cook anymore, which, you know, even better. They don't have to worry about going to the groceries and shopping for groceries. Once a week, they will have a cleaning crew that comes into their house and clean their place. Not a house, but the place. So anyway, I guess that's part of retiring in America. You go to an assisted living. So we are clearing the house, getting ready for the market. I think next weekend we will have a big garage sale, estate moving sale. And in the process, I need to take this to the police station and so they can dispose of it, because there's a lot of different kinds of medications here for mom and dad. Let me tell you, Americans love affair with medications. I used to work as a project manager for an assisted special needs persons. I remember several of them have gazillion medications to take a day. Seems to me like doctors here like to prescribe. Like, with a flick of a pen, they can prescribe you something. A couple of weeks ago, my husband went for his annual checkup, and he had a slightly high blood pressure. And so the doctor decided, oh, I can prescribe you this, and you just need to take, to take this every day, blah, blah, blah. And my husband was like, wait a minute, doc. You don't need to prescribe me anything, because you know what? I will not take it. Because, guys, in our family, in our household, we never take any medication at all. The boys, when they were growing up, we never really use our insurance. We go for our checkup, for our dental, for our vision screening and all that. But I never experienced taking my kids to the hospital and staying in the hospital. I feel sorry for parents whose kids are so sickly or not healthy, because I never experienced that, taking the kids to the hospital, other than taking them to the doctor for their regular medical checkup. And even now that they are on their own and maintain a healthy lifestyle that we raised them. When they were growing up, we hardly go to fast food restaurants. We eat at home. Even now, we do that. And so we don't have to worry about obesity or the things that come with it. Now, we have an adopted son. He is now 14. Um, we have him since he was 2 months old, and so we raised him just like I raised the boys. Unfortunately for him, he has a family history of diabetes. His grandpa on his dad's side has diabetes, and the grandma on mom's side, I think, has depression. And so JJ has raised blood sugar level, and so we're trying to suppress that by the doctor prescribing, what is it, metformin, and for 2-3 years he'd been taking it, and then finally, right after we came home from the Philippines last year, he decided he has enough of the metformin and he was not going to take it no matter what. And so I cannot force him to do it. You know, the poor thing, his complaint was it the taste lingers in his mouth and it makes him gag. And so he has enough of that. And anyway, it's not helping because every time we go to his endocrinologist, we have the same report, 5.9. We have the same lab report. I mean, nothing has changed. And so we finally decided we'll do it our way. So we are doing the diet thing where he controls his portion, and we do a lot of protein, less carb. We have been doing that since August, and he has lost weight, but his sugar level is still the same. But the more he loses weight, I think the more then he will start lowering his blood sugar. I stopped baking sweets just because I don't want him to be tempted to eat something that's high in sugar and fats and calories. And so when my husband went to his doctor a couple of weeks ago, we have also started watching our sodium intake. We have been reading food labels. Anyway, we found out that even regular bread, wheat bread, has 320, 280 sodium content in them. And, we realized that we have been eating too much salt all these years. And so now we are making our own bread. We're learning sourdough bread making. It's a hit and miss, but eventually we'll get the right proportion of the ingredients. That way we will have real good sourdough bread. And then we stuck to fresh fruits and veggies, steaming, broiling, grilling, all that kind of stuff, but still eat really nice. I mean, I'm not bragging, but my husband and I are a good team when it comes to preparing meals. We really do a good job of that. In fact, if we go eat at a restaurant, we start rating their food, and most of the time it's like it's okay, but not as good as when we make it at home. So September is when my husband goes back to his doctor for the 6-month appointment, and he has lost, he has lost 6 pounds already. And instead of using salad dressing, or butter for our toast, we use olive oil. So You know, modifying our diets is what we did so that we would not be dependent on the medications. It seems to me like here in America, most of the people have, they are taking medications. And when you listen to all these ads about a certain medication, there's always side effects, right? And so we laugh about it. It's like something for something, and it might cause diarrhea or depression or, fungus or something. Oh boy. So anyway, you know what I mean. You probably thought about that too. The side effects of all these medications that these people are taking. We had a bad experience with that with my mother-in-law's mom, who was at a nursing home, and she was in constant pain, so they would give her something, and whatever it is that they gave her had side effects, so they had to give her another thing for that side effect. So eventually she was like a zombie. At one point we thought we were gonna lose her. And my husband happened to visit her one time. He thought, I am not gonna do this to myself or to my family. I'm not gonna do any medication because this is what's. He thought he was going to lose grandma that particular time. So he vowed that he will not take any medication, and I'm the same way, Hey, I don't take anything. No, I do not take medication either. So anyway, that is my thought. It's just amazing how most people here in America fell in love with their medication. They take it faithfully, day in and day out. Okay, so here we are. I'm gonna go in there and drop this off. I was told it's just on the side of the entrance. Okay, so I got that done. There are 2 boxes, metal boxes, inside the lobby. One is blue, and that's where, just like a mailbox, and that's where you drop the medications. And then I noticed that there's another box, a red one, where you can dump in sharps, something, maybe needles or something, I don't know. Anyway, I got that done, and so that's it, guys. Oh, one thing that I have to tell you also is, you know, my husband was thinking the same way when I told him, why can't doctors, instead of whipping their pen and prescription sheets or paper, why don't they maybe say, okay, let's try this first. How about giving you some flyers or handout or information about what to do to lower your blood pressure, or maybe ask the patient, are you stressed, or did you just come in from a run or something, instead of, oh, I'm gonna prescribe you this because your blood pressure is high. So maybe they should do that first, don't you think? Instead of prescribing, look for other alternative. But of course, maybe they get more money the more they prescribe. I don't know, just a thought. But anyway, it's Midlife Wanderings, guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy this video. I will see you on my next vlog. Thanks for watching. Bye.